It's a bit wet at the moment. I'm not quite sure if I'm actually achieving anything with this. Nah, waste of time that was, forget that. Anyway, moving on. There's some, just before we get to the shoreline, there's a bit more a bit of grass along there, right the way across. A bit too blue that was. And this grass sort of works its way along. Just change the colour, a bit more raw sienna. Working along, and then right on the shoreline, a bit raw sienna, a bit of burnt umber, a bit too much burnt umber there. And this is like just a bit of sand on the beach. And down a tad more, I think. And then there might even be a little bit of mud down there. So I'm just making it slightly darker. Burnt umber, bit of ultramarine. Just try and define this shoreline a little. Now I'm going to put a boat in here in a bit, but I'll leave that for a little while. I'll just put some reflections in the water first. So I'm just going to wet the paper at the bottom where the water is. Now obviously making sure that this is dry first, because otherwise the paint will go everywhere. As long as the paint's dry, it'll stay there. And then quickly just get some quick basic reflections, just roughly copying the colours above. A bit more green for that grassy part. And then I'll just switch to the flat brush and just put in a quick reflection of that castle. Doesn't have to be exact, as long as it's there or thereabouts. There's also just a few of those darker trees. I'm just going to go into the lemon yellow, and I don't want any water on the brush. And just pull down some of that darker. You can see. It just helps make it look more sort of watery. Just very basic reflections. I mean, I haven't been particularly accurate, but it definitely helps. Now before I carry on, I'm just going to make sure that's dry. So I'm just going to pull this tight again. Give it a quick blast with the hairdryer. What might just help the reflection of the castle is if I just reflect a couple of those dark windows that you can see. So I'm just going to go back into the dark colour, just burnt umber, ultramarine. If I just, I think it'd help. As that helps, I don't know. Oh well. I'll leave that alone now, I think, before I mess it up completely. Now I want to put a decent sized yacht here. So what I'm going to do is take me 2 pieces of card, and I want to put a big white mast somewhere along in this area on the right hand side. So I'm going to, now I want the mast to come up about this high. So I'm going to pick the darkest part, which if I pick about there, just put those 2 pieces of card together. I've never actually tried this, but I don't see why it shouldn't work. And just take the flat brush, not too much water on it, and just pull that down. It should leave us with a nice white mast. It's not too bad. And then I'm just going to take out the rest of the boat. Still with the flat brush. Perhaps I might use that as a guide. If I just put that down there, where I think the bottom of the boat's going to be. Somewhere like that. If I put the cabin area is about there.